Okay, I'm going to admit it. Welcome to North Georgia Now today to a very stressed Cherie Martin.
Stressed?
Very stressed.
Oh, come on.
This is like,
It's Thursday.
What an idiot. What an idiot to think I could take 40 years worth of collectibles, get them organized, get them together, and get it done in 3.5 weeks. Have I lost my mind?
That kind of stress.
Well, I've nearly killed poor Freddie Brackett.
I thought it was...
I've made so many people mad because I'm like, well, certainly we want to keep that. That was special. And they're like, why are you having an auction if you want to keep all this junk? I am stressing so bad over this stuff. So, Lord, please let me sleep from now till next Saturday morning. Let me wake up and all that junk be gone.
You've got some shows to do between now and then.
Finally stressing over this. I'm so stressed over it. Yesterday they unloaded a beautiful roll-top desk that I paid $1,200 for. Well, you know, do you need it? Do you keep it? Do you want it? Why, heck no. No, no, no. Don't need it, don't want it, don't keep it. So you have to decide to auction it. Well, I just hate that I'm doing this because it's driving me crazy. I should have waited till I died at 104 of natural causes and let my children deal with this junk.
Just a couple years from now.
Yeah, just a couple of years from then. We're going to show some footage of junk, y'all. It's quality, good junk. But get real. The first item we're going to sell is probably the little ironing board. And we have a picture of me ironing when I was 2 years old. Think about it. That makes it an antique. Mm-hmm. There are so many things that I treasured and I loved. And now I've made this decision to move on with it. Jewel tea dishes, jadeite dishes, Fire King that I collected from my grandmother's set, antique clocks, antique... any kind of dishes, pots, pans, iron skillets, you name it. And now I'm having to go through it. Well, the fire made my lungs really bad and I was wheezing and coughing. I can tell y'all today, the dust, 40 years worth of dust is killing me. Now, Freddie, thank God, he will bring it in there to me where I'm in the air conditioning and I sit and go through item by item, box by box. And I'm learning as you pull all this stuff out of these boxes, you're also pulling dust mites and, oh, Lord have mercy, the dust in the air. And so I'm back to wheezing just like I did when I lived at the farm. So not a good week. What you looking for? Yes, yes. Because I have hacked and coughed all night long and all morning long. And I tell you, I don't think it's from the fire now. I think it's from all the dust out of these boxes. Because yesterday, we got into some boxes that was old stuff. Like old wooden shoe last and old, just... What is wrong with me? Why did I keep all this stuff?
I shouldn't even say anything.
Do you collect junk?
Well, we all do. I mean, I've got junk, you know.
Why do we do this?
We're Americans. We do that.
Is that what it is?
We're excessive people, you know.
Yes,
yeah, we have too much stuff.
Yes, yes.
Then you see these other poor people in these other countries, they don't have 2 sticks to rub together.
Exactly.
They don't have the lint and the dust.
Now here we've got to show this. Okay, now look at this. There's the big cabinet that came out of the farm, came out of Harris Farm, the kitchen. There's my little Granny Harris rocking chair that I absolutely love that nobody ever sat in because I dared them to touch it. There's my beautiful embroidery work that I paid $65 to have that bad boy framed. How stupid was that? There's this clock that I refinished 25 years ago that dit at the end of the hall at the brick house. That sucker drove me crazy with that dit. I wanted it to shut up every day. There are my Aunt Tempy's, no, those are Aunt Annie's bowls in the background. There's my jewel tea. There is my Pride and Joy quilt that I absolutely loved. Had to have that. Couldn't live without that. Well, you know what? I'm tired of having my closets piled full of stuff. There's Uncle Remus. Uncle Remus was...
He's a little bitty feller.
350 big ones. He is a Jerry McLeod collectible doll. There's the George Washington lamp that started all the madness with the George Washington dishes.
So where you gonna get $5 for all that?
I don't know. When you have a lamp like that, then of course you have to have the dishes to match it. So I bought the dishes. Well, I don't need that stuff. Do you know how many sets of dishes we have to go in this auction?
I've got paper plates at my house now.
They're like 8 sets of dishes. That is so stupid. I have some dishes from restaurants from the 40s and love those, but they're very, very heavy.
So what is the moral of this story?
The moral of this story is, parents, if you do what I have done and you collect for 40 years and you love your children, You will take 4 weeks and stress yourself absolutely to the max, and you will get rid of your stuff. Now, we're going to come back and show some footage of Coca-Cola collectibles, Dale Earnhardt collectibles. Some of the antique furniture, the one set I'm really, really stressing over is the parlor set that came out of the living room. It came from Fairmount, Georgia. I bought it from Lonnie Waters. I sent it and had it reupholstered. I spent a fortune on the upholstery. Beautiful fabric. Never sat on it. Never sat on it. Now this table, this is a perfect example of what you don't need. This is a 4.5 by 10 foot table. It is a old baker's table from a bakery. It's butcher block. It weighs about 700 pounds. It is ridiculously big. But my goal was to put that in my kitchen. Now, you think about what kind of kitchen it would have taken for a 10-foot table.
A very large one.
I was going to use that in my kitchen. I was also going to use a wagon in my kitchen. Now, the key to this is when you design your house and you're going to put a wagon in your kitchen, you better make sure the door openings will allow for the wagon to go into your kitchen. Guess what? They didn't.
Having a wagon in your kitchen, does that make you lazy?
It made no sense at all. It made 0 sense. But I just had this, you know how you get these looks in your mind, and all that Coca-Cola junk stuff, collectibles, really good stuff, came out of the Harris Farm kitchen. All this was set around the kitchen. Now that's a set of bowls I paid $165 for. That's the old Blue Flow pottery. It's beautiful. I love it. Ask me, have I ever used it on one episode of Heart of the Home? Why would any woman want all that stuff?
So somebody's going to get a deal, it looks like.
Somebody is going to be really happy the day they leave there. I'm going to be really happy when the building is empty because we have a goal in mind emptying the building. I have something really special in mind for that building. Coca-Cola collectors, you better come on out. We've got stuff from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. We have Santa Claus Coca-Cola collectibles. It's rather ridiculous, to be honest with you. And the Earnhardt stuff, now I have stressed a lot about the Earnhardt stuff because everybody knows that was a period of my life. You know, lost my husband the same time Earnhardt died, so I had to collect. Obviously, I had to collect to give myself something to do. And just silly stuff, you know, I had to have it all. And everything I saw that had Dale Earnhardt on it or Coca-Cola, I collected it and I took it home. And actually, I'm so proud. Freddie Brackett went upstairs at my office and found a sofa and a love seat that came out of one of the cabins in Alabama. And he came down and he said, "Whose furniture is this?" I said, "Shut up. You did not find more furniture." He said, "I did." And I said, "Are you crazy? Don't even tell me there's more furniture in this building."
Have you seen things in there you think, I don't remember I had that?
No, I remembered all this junk. I remembered all this junk. Most of that Coca-Cola stuff sat across the top of the cabinets at the farm, and it was really nice, but it was a dust collector. Now, that little apron is from the 60s, and that was like the guys at the varsity, you know, wore the little aprons to give change. So there you go. I mean, it just really and truly, guys, if you collect, I loved collecting, loved it. But it has now, for 3.5 weeks, I have been one stressed, wild, and crazy woman. And I just wonder, what in the world was I thinking? Why did I buy all this stuff? What was I going to do with all this stuff? We emptied the farmhouse, the truck shop house, the 2 cabins in Alabama.
It's just so sad.
It is. And then a few things, actually 2.5 truckloads came out of the house I live in. Now, how much stuff could one woman need? But for you people planning families, I have a beautiful, listen, I have this beautiful little chair I hope we'll get a shot of. I bought it for granddaughter Lily to sit in at the farm. It's the most precious little Chippendale chair. See all that stuff right there? All that came off the top of the cabinets at Harris Farm. Now, you can't see that because the shadows are over it and we're looking outside at the shop, but this is the corner cabinet that fit at Harris Farm. Let me tell you about it fitting at Harris Farm. It fit there because it was a huge kitchen. That is a bad boy cabinet.
So,
that is a big cabinet.
How stressed are you going to be if you walk away from this auction with $20 in your pocket?
If I walk away from this, I walk away drunk, and I don't drink. So I don't drink, don't smoke, but may start both of them by September 25th. I just hope that people will be tickled to death to get these treasures because they were treasures to me, and I loved them. And it's like this little chair. I paid $225 for that little chair that Lily sat in by the fireplace when she would come and visit JS. Okay, whoopie-doo, $225. I have no idea what it's going to bring. But it is a beautiful little Chippendale chair. It's gorgeous.
Well, as they say,
So-
things are only worth what a man's willing to pay for.
Exactly. Now, those are
Or a
some of the
woman.
dishes that came out of Harris Farm, and a lot of them were my great-grandmother's. I kept certain pieces, but you know what, guys? You can't keep it all. You absolutely cannot keep it all. Those bottles, see how they're turning amethyst? They were not when I first got them. I've had those bottles 40 years. In the time period I've had them, they've turned amethyst. And all that stuff was in the cabinets at Harris Farm. Do I need that stuff? No. Did I want it? Yeah, once upon a time. And those blue jars, those were Mama's cookie jars. Now, I loved those, but do I have somewhere to put them? No. Do I need them?
Are those real glass?
Yes. Oh, yes. And I just,
Hard to find.
I love them. I love them.
Most of them are plastic nowadays.
Yeah, well, those are all glass, and this is my iron skillet collection. See the tiny one sitting on top of that little can? That's the smallest iron skillet I own. That's about 2/3 of the collection. The rest of them are in a box. It is crazy, but as the owner of the Iron Skillet restaurant, I collected iron skillets.
Good for camping right there.
Oh, man, they're awesome, and there's a really good Dutch oven in there. There's some good iron skillets. My new house doesn't have a wall that I can display them on, so they've been boxed up now, and those actually came from the farm a few weeks ago, but the rest of them have been boxed up. And that coffee pot was $65.
I think I saw that on Gunsmoke one time.
Yeah, you did. Miss
Yeah.
Kitty was out there making,
the end
what
of
was
Gun-
his name?
Festus?
No,
Matt Dillon?
James Arness, Matt Dillon. Boy, he was a hottie, wasn't he?
Well, I don't comment on stuff like
Now
that.
look, let me show you about that little blue bowl in the corner. Do you know how I got that blue bowl?
You bought it for $250.
No, that belonged to Granny Farmer from Nelson. I painted her granddaughter's house, and she wouldn't let me, I wouldn't take any money. I just said, no, Miss Peppers, I'm doing it for you as a favor. She was a really, really nice lady that my kids loved. She gave me her grandmother's bowl.
Wow.
So I've had it 40 years now. I don't need it. So it is going to be in the auction. That cabinet, that's the perfect cabinet if you have a huge room and use it as a divider because it opens from both sides. Ask me where I used that.
Where did you use that?
Never
Cherie?
did. Never could find a room that it would work in. I bought that bad boy and never did use it because it just didn't work for me.
So sad.
It's so crazy. And like that, see that antique globe for a lamp? Can't find the lamp it goes to, but somebody who has a milk glass antique lamp will love that globe. It didn't work for me. I can't find the lamp. So, and they're the 1940s dishes. Those are restaurant dishes from the 40s. They were Mama's. Mama's not here anymore, and I don't need another set of dishes. I kept 3 sets of dishes at my house. That's all you need. Those beautiful dishes. Do I need them? No. You know?
And who would actually serve food on those these days? I mean, you wouldn't want to.
No, you wouldn't want to. You wouldn't want to.
You wouldn't even want to take a chance of putting them in the dishwasher or in the sink to wash them.
But aren't they precious? Yeah, yeah. They're beautiful, but they're just not something I need. So I think I learned from when my dad died. We had this big, huge estate sale, and we donated everything to charity. And anything the children wanted, we had to actually go in there and buy. And that day I learned that one man's trash is another man's treasure, because Daddy had some stuff I really, really wanted, and he had some stuff I said, what was he doing with that, you know?
You know, too, also, one man's trash is another man's trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, you're right.
true.
Now see that beautiful pink bowl with the handles on it? That bad boy was designed to sit in my bedroom. Well, I have 3 other pieces that match
Don't
it.
tell me that's one of those
I don't have, no, it's not.
overnight
No,
pots.
no, it's not, no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not. But I don't have room for it. I just don't have room for it.
You know,
And
they
I
make
said,
toilets
this is
these days.
crazy. Yes, yes. But it really is crazy to have. Now, that's Mama Julie's cookie jar. Mama Julie died 15 years
Where's
ago.
the top to it?
I don't know. It was at the truck shop house. I don't know.
Some kid broke it, I'm sure.
No, it wasn't broken when I left it there. But anyway, I didn't get the top to that. But those dishes, somebody has that set, and somebody's looking for some pieces to go with it.
There-
I have that many pieces,
There's
but that's all I have.
There's a story behind every one of these things.
Absolutely. Now, those are dolls by Jerry McLeod. Let me tell you about those bad boys. They're $1,700. And there's Jordan, Isabella, Mary Beth, and I can't remember the other one's name, but there you're staring at
I'll give you $4 for
$1,700. So
$1 each.
I started collecting her dolls in the early 80s when I traveled with her doing trade shows, and loved it. That's Jordan. Isn't she precious?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just love them, but I don't have anywhere to display them. I don't need to display them. Okay, there's my pride and joy. There's my Duncan Fife sofa. The next chair sitting next to it is Miss Emma Holmes' chair.
Don't know her.
Miss Clinty and Miss Emma owned the house that we bought. Well, you know, when you buy a house that belonged to old people, you got to go in there and buy their stuff too.
Yeah.
So I did that, and then I had it all upholstered to match. Well, it sat in the living room at the farm for about 15 years at the brick house, and then about 4 years at the farm, and now it's going to somebody else's house. But uh-oh, that was funny, he dropped the camera.
Oh.
I kept saying, I'll get you the tripod. Okay, there's my pride and joy. That's the 3-piece set that I got from Fairmount, from Lonnie Waters. Paid $200 for it, had it upholstered, loved it, loved it, loved it, dared anybody to sit on it because it has a beautiful cane work behind the upholstery, and I wouldn't let anybody sit on it. So we had this stuff, and it was like, let's go in the den. You don't want to sit in the parlor, and I wanted to say, because you don't want to plop down on my beautiful antique furniture. But it's so silly to have stuff you don't enjoy using.
You've got a lot of pride and joys here. You've mentioned pride and joy 2 or 3 times.
I do. And I said, see that blanket chest in front of it? That's where I hid all my stuff. If company came, if somebody pulled in the driveway and the living room was a mess, you just opened that chest and you threw everything in it, closed it, and it looked like the house was clean.
Now, folks, the moral of the
Is
story
that
really,
cool?
the moral of the story really is, don't give Cherie any more stuff.
No, I said Monday,
Don't
give me
give her anything.
something that's edible, something that will go in my gas tank that will burn up and be gone, or something. I don't really know of anything else I would ever want.
A lot of facial tissues might work too,
Yeah,
so you can cry
because
yourself.
I'm going to cry. Now, see that beautiful cane work on that sofa? I love this sofa, love it, but I have nowhere to use it. There's also a lot of silver because we used to do catering, and there's a lot of serving pieces. Let me tell you about polishing silver.
That's a work.
That's
yeah.
for crazy people. I am never going to polish silver again.
That's-
Never,
that's if
never,
you got a lot of
never,
time
never,
on your
never.
hands.
No. So all that silver that we used to use at parties and catering is going away. We've got 2 big boxes of that. I don't need this stuff.
No, you don't.
I don't need this
Let somebody else
stuff.
have it.
Yeah, we have to. And it was a big decision to decide to sell all my life at auction, but I think it was the right decision. And next Saturday, I will tell you if it was the right decision. Next Saturday, now, okay, this is it, y'all. This is the piece. So silly to have something this fancy and this nice in my house. It sat beside our bed everywhere we ever lived. And it was piled full of somebody's wallet, his keys, his change. Every night he would throw it on there, and every night I would cringe and think, oh, God, you're going to break that bevel glass, you know, and I would just die over this table. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece, but it needs to be in a really fancy house. I've never lived in a fancy house.
I mean, you're a redneck.
I'm a redneck.
You
I'm a
don't need that kind of
commoner.
stuff.
No, I'm a commoner. I do not need this stuff. Absolutely do not need it. But this is one of those pieces. Country Living magazine came out and appraised 2 pieces for me. This is one of them. They appraised for lots and lots of money. Did I need this? Never, never, never.
Is it a coat
But
of arms?
somebody, yes, somebody will treasure this. I treasured it for 31 years, and now I'm ready for it to go to somebody else's house. I'm tired of worrying about it. Okay, that's the hardest thing to give up when you live in Dawson County.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have your moonshine
Yeah,
jug.
there you go.
You got to have a moonshine jug. So, Coca-Cola collectibles, Dale Earnhardt collectibles. That little tiny dresser there is a child's dresser. That's one of those things, when I bought the little chair to keep at the farm, I thought, well, you know, this will be cute for the kids to play with. Nah, it didn't work out. So, but so much Earnhardt stuff. The other racing guys that I really liked, Rusty Wallace, a little bit of his stuff. That Coca-Cola bottle in the background, that Coke sign, we already have a bid from a man from Cumming, Georgia. He came by yesterday and left a bid on that. And that's what we're hoping will happen. We're hoping that people will come by and look. Now, see that cookie container?
Mary's
That
Cookies.
came out of Felt Martin's store out on Highway 53. And Nicholas actually dug that up and cleaned it.
An old clock.
Nick gets the money that comes out of that. And that old Coca-Cola clock. And see that bucket right there with my little moonshine still in it? That bucket. Have you heard the story of Regina Camp and I flooding the motorhome?
No.
Well, that bucket is the bucket that saved the motorhome.
Bailed it out, huh?
We went to Belk's and went shopping, and we left the water valve open. And when we came back, the motorhome was standing in water. It wasn't just standing in water, it was overflowing in water. So we used that bucket to bail out the motorhome. So that bucket has a story. There's a lot of items here that'll have stories, and it's hard. It is hard to look at all this stuff and stress. I've stressed a lot over it.
I don't see any Loretta Lynn collectibles in here.
No, I'm keeping all my Loretta Lynn stuff.
Why?
You knew I would.
Why?
You knew I would because I love her.
There you go, though.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either. Okay, this is the big boy. This is the walnut quilt press from 1800s. I used to have it full of antique
I
quilts.
knew you'd been around a while.
I have been. I made that. I whittled that with Daddy when I was a child. Yes, yes. That is, do you know what that is?
Piece of work.
It's a corn sheller. It is a corn sheller. So anybody who shells their own corn, what would you shell your corn for?
To eat it.
Is that what you shell it for? I don't
You
know.
mill it.
I don't know. But anyway, that bad boy is very, very heavy. That, we have actually a bid coming in from Orlando, Florida. Somebody saw that online and wants that. So
Cool.
that was in Nicholas's bedroom, and it was about as useful as nothing because it was too foo-foo for a little boy's room. And he always said that. But these are things that I treasured for all these years. Why in the world did any woman collect this much junk?
That's the question of the year.
Why did I
Yes.
do this?
Because you liked it.
Should I have gotten therapy years ago?
Well, you liked it. Let's put it
I
that
did
way.
like this stuff. I like that little cane chair. I had nowhere for it, and I didn't need it.
I don't think
but,
you could
you
buy
know,
a warehouse big enough to put all this stuff in.
This warehouse is full. We don't even get to the outside of the warehouse. It is really, really full. This thing, now this is funny. This sat at Appalachia Memories when we owned the building where Annie's is for years and years and years at the door. That's the desk out of my bedroom. That's the desk that I caught on fire. Here we go again, one Sunday night. I'm sitting there
Smoking.
Judy Shaw is coming over to visit, and this is hysterical, y'all. I have 2 fireplaces in the farm, and both of them I put gas logs in both of them. I'm sitting there listening for Judy and them to pull up, and all of a sudden I hear fire crackling, and I said, oh gosh, the fireplace is going. And then I realized it was a gas fireplace. My dresser was on fire. I had a candle arrangement sitting there, so be careful with candles. It burned the top of that desk, but I fixed it, and it looks fine now. Now, that's the goat wagon. I used to pull the goats when the children were little, right? No. Oh, that's the cabinet my jewel tea stayed in. That cabinet's got to go home with somebody. I have nowhere to put that cabinet.
Where did you get all this stuff?
The truck shop house, the farmhouse. Okay, this is the oldest piece
You got more stuff than
I
a
have.
department store does.
I do. This came out of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. It came out of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. It has a marble top. It
Checker.
is very, very heavy. It also has it's a sideboard, and it has a top that goes on top of it. So there it is. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm.
It sat in Cherie's iron skillet for years and years and years. But I'm done with that. I have nowhere to put it now. My new house won't hold it. I just don't need it. So that marble top Victorian piece is going home with somebody else.
You're going to feel so much better.
What was I thinking,
You are.
Bill?
You're gonna be
What
light.
was I thinking?
You'll feel light in the loafers. Well,
I'm telling
Never
you.
mind, you
I'm
already are.
telling you. I don't know what I was
there'll
thinking
be a
when I
weight
did
off your
this.
shoulders.
Yeah. I think it really will be. And having to unload it and load it and all this stuff so many times and move it from house to house and worry about it. And, you know, that clock, I loved that clock. That clock is going home with somebody else. The auction is going to be at 770 East Church Street, the old Lawson Chevrolet building. September 25th, we're having a preview on Friday. And the preview time, I think, is
24th.
9, yes.
That's
Let
in
me see if I
Jasper.
can find it. Is. I'll find a paper about it. It is. The preview is Friday, September 24th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The day of the sale, we start showing at 8 a.m. This china cabinet made it through the tornado. That was the only piece of furniture left in my office when the tornado came. And that came out of an old house at Talking Rock. That dresser, beautiful piece that I had refinished, don't need it. Just don't need it anymore. And there's a lot of Earnhardt collectibles.
Now, your building here that's having this auction is right across the street from Ace Hardware in town in Jasper.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the auction starts at 9 a.m. on the 25th. The auctioneers are Greg Childers and Chris Childers, and if you need to get in touch with them, Greg's number is 404-290-4955. Chris's number is 770-855-0768. In all reality, when I started doing this, I thought this is a 2-week venture. Honest to goodness, Freddie Brackett has killed himself dragging out all this stuff, unloading, packing. And then I've had to go through every single item and decide, does it stay, does it go? Does it stay, does it go?
Where's your Beanie Babies at?
There actually are a lot of those there. That hung in my bedroom at Harris Farm. Do I need that now? No. It is gorgeous, but I don't need it.
You had a double truckload of Beanie Babies.
I did. I donated them to the soldiers. So
they're over in Iraq now.
95% of my Beanie Babies that were mothers went to the soldiers, yeah. And
that guy's missing a foot.
He is. But isn't that a cute little Wringer washing machine? That's a child's Wringer washing machine.
Oh, yeah. What would you do with it now?
Well, you would wash your clothes with it.
Well, they make
Take it home and tell Melissa to do it. Now
they make washing machines.
See that stove? That was going in my house too. Okay, now think about it. I was going to have a 10-foot table in my kitchen. I was going to have a wagon in my kitchen, and I was having that stove in my kitchen. Where would I have done anything else?
Is that a functionable?
It's a gas stove.
Oh, okay.
And I would think not. But I don't know.
Looks like it's made out of cardboard.
No, it is beautiful enamel. Beautiful, beautiful enamel. And it's one of those things. What was I thinking when I collected all this stuff?
There's the information, folks.
There's the information. The sale will be September 25th. It is truly me opening up my life to everybody. You will see the grit, the grime, the roll-top desk that they unloaded yesterday. I did get a little teary-eyed over that. I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. I don't have anywhere to put it.
You don't sell the clothes off your back?
No, yeah, actually, I'm giving away a lot of my clothes. And you know, the bad thing is, in all this mess, I found the pair of shoes I bought Mama Julie when she had her stroke. I had to sit down and look at those silly shoes. My mama was a shoe collector, so I came by it honest.
A lot of women are, yeah.
I came by it honest. My mama had every color shoe known to man.
Remember Imelda Marcos?
Oh, yes. Well, she and Mama had something in common.
Well, she had like 10,000 shoes?
Oh, yeah. She and Mama had something in common. So it's been hard. It's been fun. It has been a little bit of a downer.
You know, men are different with shoes. I got 3 pair of shoes, these boots included, that I wear on a regular basis.
Yeah.
That's it.
Men are different, and men wouldn't care about collecting all this stuff, but this is my life.
Some men do.
Yeah, this is my life, and we even are selling some coins, and I was going to let you look at them before we sell them, but I don't need that stuff anymore.
No, you don't need it.
I kept one big house full, and the house is still completely full. And a lady walked in, and actually I cut my hand while I was talking to her because it kind of blew my mind when she said what she said. She said, "You're not dying or anything, are you?" And I said, "No, why?" And she said, "Well, I never heard of a living estate sale." And
Why not?
I said, "No, I'm not dying. I just want to, I used to have all these houses to put all this stuff in, and now I don't."
It's called downsizing.
It's downsizing.
Yes.
So no, I'm
liquidating.
not sick. No, I'm not dying.
Well, it's a matter
for everybody who is worried about me, I'm just doing this to eliminate. I emptied the cabins at the lake. They emptied the farm, emptied the truck shop house. One tractor and trailer was stored full of pure junk. And this is just that combination.
Well, you're turning some junk into some cash.
Yeah. So there's nothing wrong with me, and there's been so many speculations. But we have in memory of Joe Ward. He would have been 66 today, passed away June 16th, 2007 from his family. We also have a lot of prayer requests today that I'm going to do, but we also have some birthdays. Yesterday,
yes, we do.
We were so busy with guests, we didn't get our birthdays in. And today, because we had a couple of guests reschedule, good news, bad news. One of them had to reschedule. The other one, they're not quite organized yet and going to have something going on in the near future that I think is going to help people. We have some birthdays we didn't get to. Ronnie Godwin, happy birthday to you yesterday. And to Michael Morris, happy birthday to you. and to Jean Darby, and Sandra Coley, my buddy over in Gainesville, who watches us
60-something.
online. That's right. She and Jack, good friends. Love you to death. Lonnie Fountain, happy birthday to you. And to Will Jones, 2 years old. Happy
Wow.
birthday to you. Remember, if you'd like to send in your birthdays, you can do that. We will have a drawing every Friday. We give away a cake from one of the many bakeries in our area.
And tomorrow's my brother Jeff's birthday. He'll be 46.
He will be.
He's my middle brother.
Is he a singer too?
Lord, no.
Can he not sing? How could he
Well,
be?
he can sing, but he thinks he can, but it's to
Did
himself.
the milkman come to y'all's house? Because
I think
everybody
so.
else in your
You know,
family
he's
can
shorter
sing.
than my brother Greg and I are, so he's
You
got
sure he's your brother?
he's got less hair too, which ain't saying a whole lot. And by the way, they all want to come on the show one day. My mom and dad and 2 brothers, and they're going to all make fun of me while they're
Oh,
here.
good. That's good. We want to do that. I will pay them to do
So,
that.
you won't have to pay them. They'll pay you sometime in the near future.
Oh, we have to make a correction. Today we're going to go to a lot of music because we talked about the singing convention, not singing convention.
National Quartet
National
Convention.
Quartet Convention. Matt and I talked about that, and boy, did we confuse people. Matt called me yesterday, and he said, please explain to people. Sarah Palin is not going to be at Dollywood. Sarah Palin is going to be today in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Quartet Convention. So today, you can get in your car at 10 o'clock as soon as this program's over. Don't leave till 10. You can drive up to Louisville, and you can get an opportunity to meet Sarah Palin. She will be at the Quartet Convention
She doing
today.
a speech or something?
I don't know.
Is she singing?
She ain't singing, but it is weird because I've been to Alaska. I didn't see a lot of gospel music up there. So I think it's weird that she's going to be there. I think it's good that she's going to be there. But a lot of people got confused Tuesday when Matt said she was going to be where he was going to be. And he's going to be also in Pigeon Forge in a couple of weeks. But she is going to be today at the National Quartet Convention. Have you ever been there?
Have not.
Do you want to go there?
I'd love to, but it's during my busy season. I can't get away.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to go for the whole week.
But today we're going to feature music, just tons of music. We're going to start with the First Baptist in McKaysville. Now, many of the people who step on stage at the National Quartet Convention started singing in local churches.
That's
Do you
true.
find that to be true?
That is very true, yes.
And I guarantee you, out of the people you're going to see sing at First Baptist McKaysville, I would say 5 out of 7 could go on and have a career.
Now, you're not going to name the 2 out of 7, are you?
No, I would say the others wouldn't want a career because they have other things going on.
Well, that's the
It's
tough
not
part.
that they couldn't, it's because
Yeah,
they have other things that are more important to them.
That is the tough part.
Yeah. So I
Trying to get away to do it.
think that is another thing that if you sing in church, you have to make a decision. Do you want to stay at your local church and sing every week? Or would you like to have a career? And today we're going to share First Baptist McKaysville with you.
And there's not a lot of money in it.
Great singers, not a lot of money in the gospel. No. So you've got to do something else to make a living. Most people have another job, don't they?
2 or 3 jobs, yes.
Yeah. So it is one of those things, but if you love singing, start at your local church and then go to the National Quartet Convention. Right now, we've got to go where they pay the bills. We've got to go to our sponsors and also to Rich Scott. And let me tell you about Rich Scott. He has been so busy. I've had so many people say, well, I called about something and it was gone. Well, I called about something and it was gone.
That's
well,
the
I
whole
called
point.
about something and it was gone.
That's
and
the
I
point.
said, duh, it works. Trading Time really does work. If you have items for sale, call him and let him know. And it's funny, yesterday he had 2 guys calling. One guy had sold and one guy had bought. And then the other guy was selling stuff, and I'm like, this is weird because it has opened
That's
a whole
tremendous.
new. It's almost like a mini flea market,
You know,
isn't it?
he could be a salesman.
He could be a salesman.
He
He could be. Right now, let's go to our sponsors. Let's sell you something, and to Rich Scott and Trading Time. Y'all, there is such a busy weekend coming up. We've got so much to tell you about. And Bill's going to start with a Blairsville Bluegrass Festival.
Blairsville Bluegrass 2010, presented by Hole in the Wall and United Community Bank. Friday, September 17th, starting at 5 p.m. They've got stuff on stage both days. Saturday, too, on the 18th, starting at 10 a.m. They'll have vendors and shuttle service on Saturday, running from the new courthouse parking lot and the school parking lot, and, you know, all over the place. Blairsville. Bluegrass, if you like it. Go
Yeah.
up there, yes.
Now, the sponsors are Alpine Cabins, Loretta Durden, Killing Time
Alpine
Cabins,
Cabins,
Seasons
Seasons
Inn, Misty Mountain Inn and Cottages, Southeastern Bluegrass Association, and that's who we want to talk about.
Track Rock Campground and Cabins.
So many people around here love bluegrass music, and there's such an opportunity in the fall to find somewhere to enjoy bluegrass music. This again is the 17th and 18th. That's this Friday and Saturday. So, and it starts at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock on Friday and 10 a.m. on Saturday.
And it says jamming all around the square.
Two's
If
Company
you
Farm
haven't
Creek Cabin in West
visited
Printing.
Blairsville, have you seen that tiny little courthouse they have? It's so cute.
Yes, I love it up there. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I like Blairsville, I like Young Harris. I love Hiawassee, all that area. Clayton.
That's a great trip. That's a
is.
great trip. Now, I've got some things to tell you about. This weekend is going to be busy. I don't know how y'all are going to get it all in, but the Mystery Train Ride will be the 18th. Starts at 5 o'clock. For ticket reservations, please call 706-455-7437. Again, this benefits Fannin First Foundation. If you know a child who doesn't have a book in their home, there are so many of them. The First Foundation supplies books to children for $36 a year. The child gets a book every month. That is awesome. That is awesome. So again, the phone number is 706-455-7437. There you go. And the mystery ride, you get to help solve the mystery, and also there's going to be a prize for the best costume. There's going to be a benefit in Hinton this week. A few weeks ago, when this gentleman died, the funeral home was packed. Everybody loved him. There's going to be a benefit for Elmer Young, or Elmo, as most of you knew him, September the 18th at the Hinton Community Club. A bike ride registration starts at 9 a.m. The ride will begin at 10. Bikes are $25, passengers $5. The benefit show will start at 5 p.m. Live music, cakewalk auction, and a drawing for goodie baskets, a quilt set, and a $100 bill. Please come and join the family. This is for his funeral expenses. He did not have insurance, and to help his widow with his funeral expenses.
That's in Pickens County.
Pickens County in the beautiful, beautiful town of Hinton. Now, if you like to fish, you know, I know some people who like to fish.
You like to fish?
No, I am so bored with fishing.
You like to eat it, though, right?
But I love fish. But I love the idea that you can sit down and relax and just have a good time fishing.
Patience for
No,
it.
I don't have any patience. I want that fish to get on my line and get up here and clean itself and be done. Does that make sense?
No. No.
There's going to be a bass tournament September 25th. And this is to benefit the McKay Lodge and the Young Cane Lodge.
Lake Chateau.
All places guaranteed. Now listen to this, guys. First place, $2,000.
Wow.
Third place, $800. Second place, $1,000. Fourth place, $700. A lot of money in this one. Even 10th place wins $100. The entry fee is $125 per boat. So you've got some cash out to get into this. McKay Lodge would like to thank the following establishments, and they've got a ton of sponsors. And they also say, God bless our troops, and God bless our troops. The tournament rules and regulations, this can be picked up, let's see, where can you pick up an entry? It doesn't tell me. But if you want to get in touch with them, Bill, is there a phone number on there?
I'm looking, I don't
There's
see
not.
one.
No, there's not.
But they're putting
anyway,
in at the Ledford Chapel ramp up at Lake Chateau.
at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And all places are guaranteed 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Remember, $2,000 for first place. This is a bass tournament, unlike the catfish tournaments that we're used to.
Well, it's McKay Lodge and Young Cane Lodge. If you just get in touch with those folks, I'm sure they can help you.
That's right. There you go. There you go. Now, okay, a dinner and silent auction to benefit the March of Dimes. The 20th, a dinner and silent auction will be held. Oh, I love this place. Oh, gosh, I love this place. Charlie's Italian Restaurant, located at 526 Maddox Drive. The event is being hosted by Aaron Turner, whose daughter Addison Grace was born weighing 13 ounces. Now, y'all, you think about that. An average chicken purchase, a chicken weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah.
This child, this baby,
Not
weighed
even a pound.
13 ounces. The goal is to raise enough money to purchase an incubator like the one that saved her daughter's life. Without the support of the March of Dimes, my daughter would not be here today. That is amazing. This is Charlie's. Oh, I love their chicken parmesan with soup, salad, and a dessert. Oh, $11.95 per person. For every signature dish sold, $1 will go to the March of Dimes. And this event happens on September the 20th, 2010. For more information, call 706-669-8901 or call Erica at 706-253-4720. And the event is being hosted by Team Fireball. Another phone number, 706-669-8901. What a great opportunity to go by Charlie's and have a great meal, too. There you go. Now, we've got, Lord, don't you love them homecomings at church?
Oh, boy.
Homecoming celebration, Friendship Baptist Church number 3, Epworth, Georgia, September 26th. That is next Sunday, not this Sunday, 2010, 10:30 a.m. Recognition of members and guests from the 40s to the present, spirit-filled singing. The Gentry family, love them. Are they from Calhoun or Dalton?
They're from Kingston.
Kingston.
And they were at Mom and Dad's church this coming Sunday. I mean, this past Sunday. They had homecoming there.
Oh, okay. The Gentry family homecoming message by Danny Paris. Enjoy a great homecoming dinner. I can guarantee you there will be a great homecoming dinner.
Church food's always
there
good.
You go. And this is Billy Wayne Chastain is a member of that church, and I guarantee you. And this is so sweet from Kathy Chastain. Just a note to say how much we love your show. We watch it every day, and thank you for including our family in your thoughts. We think about you and yours often. Love, Kathy Chastain. Thank you very much for that. Right now, we're going to go to the community calendar. There are so many things happening in our community. And one thing we want to share with y'all, I've got two more announcements, and then I want to tell you, in October,
the whole month.
The dollar value to go to Dollywood. This is an opportunity like not many ever.
Every year.
The whole month you can go to Dollywood. The tickets are $40-some odd a piece.
Mid-40s, somewhere in there.
The whole month is Gospel Music Month. There are 3 to 4 groups there every day.
And it's not just the weekend, it's most of the weekdays too. They are closed, I think one day a week. I can't remember which day it is. But
I would go up like Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
But every day, and some of these groups are there for 2 or 3 days at a time.
Yeah, so it's a great opportunity. You know, if you buy tickets to a concert, they're usually $15 a ticket.
Yeah, and you can go see 3 or 4 groups in the same day.
And walk around that park and smell that food cooking.
And ride the roller coasters.
Oh, no, don't do that. I'd get scared. But it is a great opportunity to get a glimpse of a lot of gospel music in one location. So show up to Dollywood. Now, how do you go to Dollywood?
Well, from this area around Pickens and Fannin and Gilmer, I go up over to 411 up through Chatsworth and just keep on booking until you get to Maryville and
that's the way we
go through Wares Valley.
Is that 321?
321.
Yeah, it is a beautiful drive. We came back that way from Corbin, Kentucky.
Be sure you drive 10 miles an hour through Benton or they'll get you. 10 miles an hour.
I can attest to that.
On a 4-lane highway with 2 shoulders.
Yes. It is true. It is true.
I don't understand.
Now, we'll probably get a call from the Benton.
Well, that's fine. They need to call me and explain that to me. Explain it, please.
Oh, it is so true. It is so true.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, if you haven't made plans for the month of October, just choose a weekend and go up maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday and spend some time at Dollywood.
The week. There's not as many people
now,
there.
You've got an anniversary and then we've got some trivia and I've got 2 more announcements.
No, this ain't an anniversary actually.
What is that?
Twins.
Oh.
John and Julianne McDaniel.
How precious.
Happy birthday. 2 years old.
Happy birthday.
2 years old for the twos.
Happy birthday. Now, this weekend also, September 18th, 2010, 3rd Annual Car and Truck Show. This is, you know, these bands have got to have some money. The Fannin County Band Booster Club is working really, really hard to put on a car show. The deadline for entry, early entry, has already passed. Registration is $20 the day of the show. Pre-registration was $15. 50-50 drawing, door prizes, concessions. $1 per vote. If you get there and you really, really like a car for $1, you vote, and the band makes some money. So there you go.
Buying votes. That's just robbery. I don't get it.
Sounds like they've been to Washington. But you have to show up there at the Fannin High School parking lot.
Hey, before we go to this next segment here, let me test you on some trivia.
Let's do it.
This is geography,
Oh,
folks.
gosh.
Get your geography thinking
Today,
caps
y'all
on.
have had such a stressful 3 weeks. I don't know if I can even think, but go ahead.
First of all, there's 3 states in the United States that begin with the letter O. Can you name them and name their capitals?
Ohio, Columbus,
Very good.
Oregon,
Very good.
Eugene,
No.
Portland,
No.
Salem.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Got one more.
Oh.
Starts with an O.
Oh, let's see.
Think of tornadoes. You're getting help from the barnyard out there.
Oklahoma. Is it Tulsa?
No.
No. Pryor?
No.
No.
Think of the Murray Federal Building.
Oh my gosh, Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City.
What a horrible day in American history.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Three states
Thanks,
that begin.
Hannah.
Yeah, thanks, Hannah. 3 states that begin with the letter I and their capitals.
Indiana, Gary.
No.
Capital would be Indianapolis.
Very good.
Okay. Indiana, Illinois. Capital would be.
Good luck on that one.
It's a weird one.
It ain't
I'll
Chicago.
think about that. I know it's not Chicago. It ought to be Chicago. Let's see. I'll have to think about that in a minute. Okay.
What's the other state?
Illinois, Indiana. Let me go down this.
They're
little
screaming
road.
at you out there.
I know it. That is so funny. Indiana, Illinois.
Still considered the Midwest.
It is. And it is.
Shut up, Hannah.
I love you, Hannah. What is the other state? Now, I'm
Iowa.
thinking, Iowa, corn. I just sent a truck into Iowa. He left Illinois and went
See,
35
you should
miles
know
into
that. You're
Iowa.
a trucking
I
lady. You should know all
that.
this stuff. And what's the capital of Iowa?
Oh.
Oh.
Iowa. Des Moines?
Very good. Now,
I'm
you got
not
help.
as dumb as I look.
You got help again from the barnyard in there.
I did, thank you,
On
Hannah.
Illinois.
Yeah.
But you
Springfield.
Springfield,
Yes,
Illinois.
yes,
Very good.
that was cool. That
Thanks,
was cool.
Hannah.
When I used to have to travel for Kroger, I used to have to go Indiana, Illinois, up in that area. Did not like that trip. Did not like that trip. Once you leave Kentucky, I was like really stressed because that was not my thing. So.
All right, let me give you, name the states that begin with the letter W and their capitals.
W, Washington.
What's the capital of Washington?
Wyoming.
Okay.
Seattle.
No.
No. Everett, Washington.
No.
Let's see. Washington. I'll have to think about it. Wyoming is Cheyenne.
Very good.
Okay. Who else? How many states are there that start with a W?
I think there's 4.
Oh, let's see.
You got 2 more to go.
Wish I could get my little map out and look at it.
You're a trucking lady. You should know this stuff.
This is funny. Okay, we got Wyoming, we got Washington. We've got, let me tell you, a lot of people have to go to West Virginia to find a wife, and that's all I'm going to say.
Oh, from Kentucky, you mean?
Yeah. Okay, West Virginia, is it Charleston, West Virginia, the
Very good,
capital?
very
Okay. And the last one would be, gosh, where is it? Let's see. Let's think about this. We start at Maine, and we come down Maine, New York. Let's see, Delaware, Rhode Island. Washington,
They're screaming at you.
West Virginia. I know it. I cannot think of that. Don't you tell me, though. Now, wait just a minute.
Don't tell her, barnyard.
Surely I... Okay, we got to go. We're over here to Ohio. We just went to Kentucky. We're back down here to Tennessee. We've been to North and South Carolina. We've been to Mississippi. We've been to Alabama. We've been to Kansas. We've been to Oklahoma. We've been to Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, California, Utah. Where are we? There's another W.
You need to go up north.
I do. Okay, let's
Yes.
go back up north. Let's go to,
Way up north.
we're not going to Michigan. We're going to Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
We're going to Wisconsin.
What's the capital of Wisconsin?
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
It's named after one of our presidents,
Madison.
Madison.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the hint.
But you never got Washington. You never told me the capital of
I
Washington.
did not. The capital of Washington would be.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know,
Can't
do
believe
you?
I don't know.
Olympia.
Olympia. I should have known that. I made 100 on that in the 5th grade. You know, let me tell you the story about this, y'all. It's been a long time since the 5th grade. Don't you say a word.
Yeah, a long time. I got one more if you want to try it.
Okay, let me do one quick birthday,
Okay.
and then you can nail me. Debbie Lovett, I love you, and I love your peanut butter pie. Happy, happy birthday
She's how old?
from Shirley Durham. She's 45.
Oh, my gosh.
She's 45, which means she's up there nearly officially older than dirt. Okay, what's the
Now,
other
you
question?
named a few of these.
Okay.
Give me as many as you know that start with the letter N.
North Carolina, Nebraska, New Jersey, North Carolina, Nebraska, New Jersey, who else is it in? Nevada. Is there another one?
Oh, yeah.
There is.
There's 8 of them.
Oh, gosh.
You've named 4
North
of them.
Dakota, North
That's 5.
Dakota.
That's 5.
Okay. let's go out west. Let's see, we've got Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Utah, California, Nevada, we got that one, Arizona, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
You got New Mexico.
Now, you need to go way up into the northeast with these last two.
Okay, we've got
One that's got the biggest city in the United States.
New York.
New York.
New York, okay.
And where do they have the primaries usually in the election?
Nebraska. No, where'd you say? In
No, in the northeast.
in the northeast. Okay, I said New Jersey.
Yes, you did.
Who else is up there? New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut.
She's thinking.
Who
folks.
else is up there? Okay, we've got Maine, we've got Vermont, we've got Massachusetts, we've got New Jersey, we've got Rhode Island,
You're getting close.
we've got Pennsylvania, we've got, what else is up there?
You missed one.
I
You
did.
skipped right around it there.
I did. Let's see. Pigs. We're
near the-
thinking about politicians and pigs in the same breath. What is
It's
it?
near the Canadian border too, you know.
It's near the Canadian border. New York, I did. New York.
You did New York. Yes, you did.
What is it?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Good Lord, I can't believe I couldn't remember that.
8 of them.
Wow.
A lot of news.
Wow.
A lot of news.
I didn't make
stations.
100 today. I made about a 60.
Nebraska, New Jersey, New York, New Hampshire, New Mexico, Nevada, North Carolina, and North Dakota.
Wow. Well, there you go, trivia. And I made about a 75
But we didn't
today.
get the capitals.
But I
list.
still passed, so that's okay.
What's the capital of New York?
Albany.
Albany. Very good.
Love the town of
A lot of
Albany,
people
New
think
York.
it's New York City, but it's not.
Well, we're going to go to some footage, and I don't really care where we start with it. We're going to go about 20 minutes of the First Baptist Church in McKaysville. This was a great opportunity to see some local talent. Now, some of this local talent is good enough. It could go on to the National Quartet Convention.
Probably so.
And it is local talent. We've got one more thing we want to talk about this weekend. Please don't forget this. The Miners Memory documentary, September the 18th, starts at 5 p.m. At 5 p.m., I'm going to be sitting in the parking lot at Salem number 2, waiting on the Kaylors to sing. So, and the episode will replay Sunday at 1:30 p.m., and I can't wait for y'all to see this. I've seen part of it. It is going to be incredible. It is going to be amazing. I think you're going to be very proud of ETC for this. Right now, let's go. We're going to take a trip to a beautiful little Baptist church up in McKaysville, Georgia. It is right on the line. You can leave McKaysville, Georgia, First Baptist Church, and you can be in Copper Hill in about 30 seconds. So right here we're going to go. We're going to take you on a road trip to McKaysville, Georgia, First Baptist Church.
All right. Oh, I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be all right. I've got a feeling that everything's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Oh, it's gonna be all right. It'll be all right. It's got to be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Mr. Doug, if you think I'm looking at you, I'm not. I'm having to look at the ceiling to keep my mind where it needs to be. I'm ready, thank you. Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and wait for my heavenly home? For Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. and I know He watches me. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. Well, I see because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. Oh, because His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. Oh, don't you know that I sing because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. Oh, because His eye is on the sparrow, and I know that He watches me. See, because I'm happy, and I sing because I'm free. Oh, because His eye is on the sparrow. I know He watches me, and I know He watches me.
This first piece I'm going to play is called See Big, See More, which in Gaelic means so big, so little. And to me, that's kind of a comforting thought to think about. The fact that God is so big and I'm so little, He can just hold me in the palm of His hand.
beautiful old song, 473, Victory in Jesus. Let's stand together to sing all stanzas.
You know, there's a couple of verses that I look at the context of this next song. It's Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone. And I think of a couple of things. One is that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. That's grace. That's God's grace. And the other one is My grace is sufficient for you. And so we're going to invite you to sing Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone with us. And to stand and be singing to the Lord today for his grace and his mercy and the love that he's given us. So if you'll stand and join with us in Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone.
Today, I feel like
That's
we've
good
been to
stuff.
church.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we've been to First Baptist McCaysville. I believe we have. That was awesome. That last group was the Bryson family, and I was telling Bill, Wally actually does a solo later, and we're going to show that in the next few days. He was very bashful about us filming that. And I think it's so funny when you have this great, awesome voice that you're nervous about being filmed. So
Some people are.
it's strange, but man, what beautiful music.
Yeah, I love
what
that.
beautiful
Good
music.
stuff.
And love the flute. I said, how do they do that?
I like church
How do
music.
they do that? That was awesome. And thank you, First Baptist McCaysville, for opening your door to us. This week, We will be at Salem number 2. We've talked about that. We want you to please come and join with us Saturday night, Salem number 2. It is the coming home for the Kaler family. You know, they travel a lot. They do tons and tons of benefits. You talk about touching a community, boy, do they touch their community. And
Good
that's one of
folks.
those things, if you have a gospel group, it's an honor to sing for a funeral. It's an honor to sing for a benefit. And so many of those groups really, really love what they do. And the
Yeah.
Kalers are one of them. So
Yeah.
we want to encourage you to be with us. I also want you to get this book. Now, this is, you have to get it on Amazon.com, but it's called Skid Marks on the Road of Life. And
Oops.
this actually was, it is not mine. It is Alicia Bridgman's. And please continue to pray for Alicia. She is having some issues with, she's going to have some lab work done. And we're just praying that she'll be
Issues.
fine. In the introduction to this book, and for y'all who don't know, Ann Downing is one awesome singer.
Gospel singer.
Do you think she'll be at the Quartet Convention?
Yes.
Probably so. This is one of the things I love about her book. It says, perhaps life has taken an unexpected wrong turn and you have wondered, why is this happening to me? What have I done to deserve this? I have felt the same way more than once. What you're about to read is not just the story of a country girl from the back roads of Mississippi who suddenly found herself singing to thousands of people across the country and being acclaimed by those in the gospel music industry. That's what people saw on the surface. Behind the scenes is an account of personal tragedy, heartache, a broken marriage, financial ruin, and even the death of a spouse. In the process, I questioned God and had my faith tested to the breaking point. There's so many of you out there who've had your faith tested. You're sitting here looking at one. You talk about testing my faith, but I came through everything. I came through it all, and I look back in the last 8 years is almost now a pleasant memory. You know, it was tough, but it is
Makes you grow.
now, it makes you grow and it makes you learn. I hope you will come and join with us next Saturday when we do Sell All My Past.
Tell you, John.
It's going to be interesting. It has been hard for me. But I think it is also going to be a new road for me. And I hope my next road will not have skid marks in it. So I think it's going to be great. Remember, tomorrow, Angela will be with us. Please pray for her. Her blood count is still really, really low, and she has no energy. We got to get that girl pumped up with some turnip greens, some spinach, something that she can get a little better blood count, because her blood count is really, really low. But she will be with us tomorrow, and hopefully she will be smiling and feeling well. And tomorrow also, we're going to talk a little bit about the beauty pageant coming up. It is Apple Beauty Pageant time. If you haven't entered, tomorrow is the deadline, and we're going to talk to Miss Hannah about that tomorrow. What have you got going on this weekend?
I'm working at my house. Sheetrock, tile, you name it.
Y'all, we're going to have an open house when Brother Bill gets his house fixed. We'll do the food and the catering, and we'll invite all of y'all,
There you
all of you, down to his house. Could you park all those cars?
Couple hundred, yeah.
Yeah.
Couple hundred.
We will do that. We hope you will join with us every day, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 10 a.m., 6 to 7:30 p.m., and 1 to 2:30 for you late nighters. Don't you touch that dial. Rich Scott has got some bargains. The key to Rich Scott's program, dial the number fast, because these things sell quickly. From North Georgia Now Today, I'm Cherie Martin.
And I'm Steve Martin.
That's Bill Siniard. That's Mary's boy and Charlie's boy.
Yeah.
We'll see you again only on ETC3.
And told him about her. I've got to find her. Can you make these big wheels burn?